Well, welcome to the Pulse of Spokane 2022. That seems like hard to say. We're all getting used to that. I remember back to the days when we wrote checks and we wrote for the next year in January. I swear most of the checks were written from with the date of the previous year. We don't write checks anymore, so we solved the problem, maybe. Um, it's the first Friday coming up. That means a lot going on in Spokane for this month. We have Kate Hudson from Business Spokane here next on the Pulse of Spokane.
Spokane Realtors are dedicated to helping you find the right place to live. We're more than 2,000 strong, small business men and women guiding you through this most important purchase. We're also your neighbors, giving back thousands in volunteer hours to make our community a better place. We believe owning a home helps you live longer, with stronger families and better neighborhoods. That's who we are, ready to help you find your way home. Call one today.
Well, welcome back to the Pulse of Spokane. I guess I should be paying attention to the director anyway. Kate Hudson, good to see you. Haven't seen you since last year, and you knew I'd say that, didn't you?
But
Okay.
the first joke of 2022 on the Pulse.
It's funny. The funniest part was that when we first started, I couldn't remember your name.
I know.
What is it for some of the obvious things that you forget, and then you remember the minute little things that?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, like you wear spikes when you run on the ice.
Yes.
Things like that. And I thought all along that was to keep bad people away, but it's to keep from falling on the
Yes.
ice. You did 800 miles last year.
I did.
Okay.
Yep.
When are you going to reach 1,000?
I'm hoping to run 1,000 miles this year.
Okay. And you mentioned before we started, the only time you really didn't run outside was during the heavy smoke time.
Yes.
Which is probably good not to inhale that. It's not even good to walk outside,
It's
much
not.
less
Yep.
run.
Yep.
So-
Stay inside on those smoky days, which
Okay.
is disappointing.
So we will expect, since you come back every month, a report on where you are toward the 1,000, okay?
I will let you know. I'll keep you
Okay,
posted.
great. Hey, a lot is going on,
Yes.
including the first Friday of the first Fridays.
Yes, it's the first Friday of all Fridays.
You're right.
Yes, first Friday. This Friday.
Yes.
in
yes.
Downtown Spokane. Our friends at Downtown Spokane Partnership put this on once a month. And it's local businesses, wineries, breweries, restaurants, and art galleries downtown all sign on to feature a different local artist. And it's a wonderful way to get to know our local art scene and also support local businesses.
Right.
And you can find a complete map of all of the locations.
I've not had a chance to go yet, but I've heard from people who do, and they love it.
Yeah, it's
They look
fantastic.
forward to it.
It's great. Yeah, it's a great time if you want to take your family out for dinner and just pick one of those locations and you can look at the art and maybe you'll find something you want to buy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've noticed that we're a town for local, fine, small business.
Yes.
We rated quite well this last year in Spokane, so let's
Yeah.
keep that up,
Let's
okay?
keep it rolling.
Because they're the folks that support the baseball teams and the soccer teams and everything else here in town. And I can tell you, the small businesses are the heart and soul of really what we are here in
They are.
the Inland Northwest.
They make up our fabric and then
Yeah.
the arts.
Yeah, there's
for the
something going
charity.
on Friday too.
Yes.
In addition to the first Friday, it
Yeah.
is also a Chiefs game.
Yeah, I threw the Chiefs in here because, it's a quiet time and it's a wonderful family event.
Yes.
And I think it's still pretty affordable.
Yes.
Tickets for a kid are $11.
Oh,
Adults
wow.
Are
Okay.
$18. So it's a relatively cheap night.
Right.
I guess it depends
If
on
you
your
can keep them away from the
perspective,
snack folks
Exactly,
and all
that's
of
where it starts
that,
to get
right?
expensive,
And,
but-
Dad away from the beer and so forth. But yes.
Yeah, but the snacks and the beer are the fun part.
Well, I know. And just happens to be a game going on.
I know.
Yeah.
But we're so lucky to have the Chiefs. They've been
Yes.
playing in Spokane for, I think, 60 years now. And they'll be playing Everett on Friday night and before they hit the road for another road trip. And I thought it would be a fun family event Friday night. Low
Yes.
key.
Low key. All
After a
right.
busy holiday season. Go
No
see the
kidding.
Chiefs.
No kidding. And for restaurants and so forth, between the first Friday and the Chiefs game and everything
Mm-hmm.
else, for restaurants, January traditionally is a slower month.
It is.
So let's encourage all of January, not just on these dates,
Right.
but on all of January, to go out to that mom and pop local. It might be Spanish, it might be Mexican, it might be who knows? Try something hot so you have to go home and drink cream, whatever it takes. But it's a
Exactly.
time to test out some of our local
It is a quiet
fine
time.
restaurants. We
Yes.
really do have
We're
some.
very lucky.
Yes.
And I'm very excited to try the new restaurant in Kendall Yards, Mole.
Okay.
Looks interesting. It's gotten
Yeah.
some good reviews. I'm excited about it.
Fiddler on the Roof.
Yes.
Okay.
Tradition.
Tradition. All right.
the best
When
of
does that start?
It starts January 11th, runs through the 16th. Tickets
Okay.
are still available. This is at First Interstate Center for the Arts, and it's Best of Broadway. And it's
That's a must see at
wonderful.
least once or
Yes.
twice in a lifetime.
My
It really
10-year-old
is.
daughter is obsessed with Fiddler on the Roof. So
And you won't go away without that music in your
I know.
brain for the next week or two.
I know. They've been using the tradition song on the commercials, and it gets
Yes.
stuck in my head.
Yes. Well, because it's a tradition.
And the Matchmaker song also gets stuck in my head.
Okay, JoJo. Who is JoJo?
Jojo Siwa, and I fully expect you to be going to this concert.
Okay,
Just
this must
kidding.
must be a group or somebody that's not my age, right?
Jojo Siwa is a Nickelodeon superstar,
Okay.
also a YouTuber,
Yeah.
very big on social media, and she is a singer, and she is doing her concert January 13th at Spokane Arena. So the younger set are going to be
Yeah.
excited about this one.
So younger meaning more my grandchildren's
Yeah,
age.
yeah, probably the tweens
Yeah.
are probably going to be the most
Okay.
excited about
I've got
Jojo Siwa.
twins that are turning 13 here in another couple months.
They might be
They
interested.
might
Yeah.
still, yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, so she'll be here.
Polly Shore.
Oh, yes. I recall Pauly Shore from my teenage years when he was in Encino
Yeah, I'd be a
Man.
little older
Quite
than you,
classic
but
movies.
yes, I remember Polly Shore. So what's he going to do? A few jokes here and there?
Well, he'll be at the Spokane Comedy Club the
Okay.
14th and 15th. And it's not a traditional stand-up routine. It's called Stick with the Dancing, Funny Stories from My Childhood. And Pauly Shore grew up, his mother, I think, founded and owned and ran the Comedy Store in L.A.
Okay.
And he grew up surrounded by
Oh
some
my
of
gosh.
the greatest comedians of all time.
Oh,
So
what a
it's
great
all-
learning
there's
experience
Stories
just
about
to
his childhood.
suck all that in life.
Yeah, I
I
can't
bet
even
he's got some
imagine.
stories to
Yes.
tell too, huh?
Lots of stories. So
Okay.
he'll be telling them at the Spokane Comedy
Oh,
Club.
I love that.
So I think that's wonderful.
I'm going to say it because I do it every time. It's an A-class comedy store
It is.
across the country. We're A level in
We are.
terms of the top comics come to Spokane. So
Yeah,
looking
there's
forward to
some good ones coming in the month of January. I just picked out Polly.
Okay.
Because,
but some other.
Encino Man,
But there's a place they can find out all of this
yes.
information, and that would be
visit Spokane.com.
okay.
Or you could go to the Spokane Comedy Club.
Right.
But-
But you can get there from your site
yes.
too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean it's one page shopping kind of thing. You can just go and find
Right.
what you want.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, if you're an RV person, and a lot of
Yeah.
folks getting older
Right.
are looking at RVs.
Well, and I have found that the RVs and road trips are also appealing to the younger set.
Yes,
And road trips are hot right now because of COVID.
yes,
People want the open air, the open road.
but they can
so-
stick to the family
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yes.
Yep. Keep your bubble
Yeah.
going. But January 13th through the 16th is a national RV show at the Spokane Convention Center.
Okay, right downtown.
Yep. And the
Okay.
great thing is this year it's free.
Oh, I
take your
love that
kids and head
price.
on down.
Oh, that's a great. Go
So-
down for the
yeah.
day or so and spend the time.
Kill some time.
Family as well.
Yeah.
Because if you're looking to take your family, they want to check out their bunks and
I know.
other kinds of things.
I kind of like going to those kinds of things because they're fun to look at. The $500,000 RV.
And
that
then
you
your
could,
price is
you know,
if your husband's looking around the price as you're looking, right? Come on, dear, let's go over here.
It's incredible that most of those RVs probably cost more than my home. So
Yeah,
it's nice to look and
right.
look at all the fancy toys.
A lot of folks that I know that are my age, meaning they have, quote, retired, live and travel, and they go to where the sun is during the wintertime and so forth, and absolutely taking advantage of visiting
Mhm.
old friends and family and everything else. But as you said, younger people too. I
yeah.
know several young people that are taking their families on weekends.
Hashtag van life.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. National Geographic Live: The Secret Life of Bears.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
They're
Hidden
back.
camera
I'm so
kinds
glad.
of things.
What's that?
Hidden camera.
Well, it's a Dr. Ray Wynn Grant, who is an ecologist,
Okay.
She will be doing a talk about her study
Okay.
of bears.
Okay.
And this is January 22nd, or 26th, excuse me,
26th.
at Martin Woldson Theater at the Fox. So
Okay.
it's part of the National Geographic series, which is finally back after a hiatus
Yes.
due to COVID. So I'm
Yes.
glad to see it's back.
Oh, I love their
Um,
programs.
I know they're
Great programs.
fantastic. So yeah, she has an interesting story. She went to Kenya for the first time at age 20 to study lions, and she had never camped. She didn't know how to backpack. She was not an outdoorsy person, so she has obviously learned.
You're telling the truth now. You're not lying, are you?
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Okay.
I
to do
can't
one.
bear it.
Well, let's claw ourselves to the next.
Oh boy.
Really bad. Hinder.
Yeah, Hinder's a band.
What is Hinder?
A band.
A band.
And they
Oh,
will
okay.
be here January 27th, and they're doing a concert at Northern Quest Resort and Casino.
Okay, I'm going to assume inside.
Yes.
Okay.
This will be in their Ponderay Pavilion,
Okay.
which is inside, and they became huge in the early 2000s, 2006.
Okay.
With their Lips of an Angel song. So they'll
Oh,
be
okay.
playing that and many more of their material at the casino.
I think I need to get out more often.
Yeah, you need to do the Jojo Siwa, Hinder.
Yes.
Go
Yes.
see some bears.
Yes. Some of these I need to take the grandkids to be able to be let in, though, probably too.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. And finally,
Yes.
the Spokane Symphony,
Yeah.
Pops 2.
It's
What is
their-
Pops 2?
They have a series called the Pops series, and the first one was last month
Okay.
with the Sweeplings, and this second
Oh, okay.
concert is with Pink Martini.
Okay.
So
And that's going to be at the
Fox Theater as well.
Fox Theater. Okay.
Yeah.
And what do tickets run? Do you remember?
$47 to $74.
Okay.
So it kind of
Okay.
depends. You can get military discounts, college discounts if you're a student. Yeah. So
Yeah.
not too shabby. And of course, the Fox Theater is a destination unto itself.
I was going to say, what a great place. Good to see that we're using it again.
Yeah, and
You know.
they do tours.
Yes.
If you're interested in just touring the theater, you can
Oh,
go to their
fun.
website and sign up for one of their tours just to get the backstory and the history and
Yes.
and information on the
Yes.
restoration.
Yes.
Uh,
Been around for a while and it's been
It
through a
has.
couple renovations over the years.
it's
And the last
stunning.
one was what, about 10 years ago?
It's probably been about 10 years.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the
Yeah.
timing. It might have been even a little longer than
Actually,
that.
it's probably been longer.
Yeah, probably 15.
Actually, I think, yeah, it's
15 or 20.
2002,
I-
maybe?
I-
Yeah,
We're,
so
we're dating
we're
ourselves here, aren't we?
maybe 20 years
Okay.
now.
All right.
Yeah, so that's January 29th if you want to see
Okay.
Pink Martini. And Pink Martini is a Portland-based, beloved band. So
All right. Where can we get all of this information and get links to all of this information?
visit Spokane.com, just click on the events tab.
Okay.
You will find it all there and links, and then we'll link you to the direct site for each of the different ones.
Well, thank you for longer
Yes.
more pages
makes
than
me
before we
happy.
keep growing.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to keep growing for February too?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, for February, we have Inlander Restaurant Week coming up. Speaking of, helping out our restaurants and
Right.
quiet time. And yeah, so we've got things going on for February already.
Good. Thank you.
You're
Kate
welcome.
Hudson. I remembered your name. Isn't that wonderful? Through
When
the
you
whole
started to
program?
forget my name, I thought you were going to sneeze because you came out like that.
Okay.
And pause.
Thanks for coming. Have a great new year. Everybody,
you.
all of you have a great new year too. We'll see you next time on the Pulse of Spokane.